welcome to my channel. You're with Shan, and today we're going to be doing some traditional Jamaican rice and peas, but we're going to discuss how to do it the faster, quicker, easiest way without having to pressure the peas or without having to go through the long process that's going to take you almost an hour. So this is going to be a quick hack to get the same traditional taste by using the same ingredients but a quicker method for you to accomplish and get this authentic taste. All right, so I'm just gonna go over here and prep these while we wait for some persons to join in on the live and just watch and see. Alright, so I'm gonna just be prepping the ingredients here. I've listed the ingredients for you in the description, and right now I'm just rinsing off everything and you'll be able to just watch and see what it is that I'm doing. This is our Scotch bonnet pepper, very important ingredient in the Jamaican recipe. This is scallion, and this is going to be some thyme. So we're going to wash all that and we're going to have those ready. So we're going to start getting into how we're going to go about accomplishing the Jamaican traditional rice and peas the quick and easy way without starting from scratch. So these are the ingredients that I would be using. This is going to be the Goya black bean, and you do have this also in the red kidney beans, which is what the traditional way is, but I've started using this because I like this bean, so I'm using this one instead. Now there are two variations to that. This one is already prepared with some olive oil, bell pepper, and onions. So I am going to use this one. I'm not going to open this can because I already have a can that is open, and what I'm going to do, I'm reheating it right now. So that is defrosting in the pot, as you can see. Hi, welcome. So yes, we're doing our traditional way. So like I said, I was just waiting for y'all to come on over. Hi Carly, hi Angie. And we're gonna be doing the Jamaican rice and peas today, but in a very quick and simple method. Very quick and simple. We're gonna be using all the traditional ingredients. You're gonna need your thyme, which is a very important ingredient. Hi, welcome. And you're gonna need a Scotch bonnet pepper. These are very important to accomplishing this dish. And you're gonna need some scallion. We're gonna put all these inside of the rice and peas. But the good thing about it, you're not gonna take 20 minutes just waiting on the peas if you're putting it into a a pressure cooker, which is the traditional way. We're gonna get the store-bought pre-made, and you're still gonna accomplish probably like 80% to what the original would have been. It's pretty good. So I'm just defrosting these peas that I had in the refrigerator. I'm not gonna open the can, but I'm gonna show you what you can use. This is gonna be the black beans. They do also have this in the red kidney beans, like I was saying. Hi. And you also, another variation, you also have this one. I'd said it before, but this one is already prepared with some olive oil, bell pepper, and onion. So it comes with a little bit of seasoning. Hi, Raymond. Comes with a little bit of seasoning already. But I had some in the freezer because I bought the one that was seasoned before. Did not realize that it was seasoned. Oh, perfect. And the Goya also has it in the red kidney beans. So this one, it's a black bean, but it looks almost the same as the red one. But I've been liking this for the past few months. I'm using that one. Getting it defrost. So you're gonna need your peas. You're gonna need coconut milk. Instead of the traditional coconut milk, we're gonna use the coconut milk where you literally, it's in the can, or you can buy the powder. If you're in the Caribbean, you'll get it in Maggie, you'll get it in Grace. Yeah, you'll get it in Grace. So this one is from the Whole Food Market, organic, unsweetened coconut milk. So, and we're also doing it the healthier way. Instead of the regular white rice, we're going to be using brown rice. So this is the coconut milk, organic, and we're using the beans right here. So let's get it seasoned, get it defrost. While we're doing that, I'm going to, where did I put my rice? I took it out, but where did I put it? Oh, here. So I'm just gonna get that out. We're gonna measure up. Yes. So I'm just waiting for that to defrost. I'm not putting a lot of coconut milk in there. So let's turn the fire down a little bit. Let it simmer. Let it simmer. We're gonna put the entire pepper in, right? We're gonna put the entire pepper in, but we're not gonna burst it. If you burst it, it's gonna be on fire, like Scotch bonnet on fire. So if you don't like spicy like that, do not burst that Scotch bonnet. Okay, do not burst it because it will be too hot to handle. Okay, so yeah, my peas is almost defrost. I have coconut milk in already as well, but I had these from before, but I showed you exactly. Yeah, he's taking notes. I'm showing you exactly. This one is seasoned. I think I'm gonna put some more kidney beans once this is defrost. Add this in the fridge, so I wanted to use it up. So while we're doing that, guys, I'm right here in the background. So I only see, this is what I'm using. So I'm only gonna use this. Most people sometimes put it just whole, but I think I like it and it gives so much more flavor when you cut the scallions. So I'm gonna just kind of cut them a little bit and put them in. Yes, Scotch bonnet pepper is an important ingredient. You cannot leave it out. And of course, we need some thyme. You can get this in the Whole Food Market, in a Caribbean market as well. You get it in the supermarket as well. So we're going to put that in. So I'm going to get this for you. We're not going to use this one. We're not going to use this one. We're going to use this one. So I'm going to open it up. This is Goya. It doesn't have to be the Goya brand, guys. You can use any canned kidney beans. You can use the black one. You can use the red one. This is what it's going to look like. We're going to put the liquid as well. So I'm going to add some more because what I had is almost completely out. So this is what I'm doing. I'm going to throw about half in there. So that's what it's going to look like. Let's see if half is it. Yeah. So I still have some more because I don't need all of it. I don't need all of it, okay? Let me get this down a little bit so you guys can see over into the pot itself. Yes. So you see what we're doing. I like it a little bit with more peas. We don't like it when the peas is scanty. Nobody likes a scanty rice and peas. We want to taste the peas. We want to see the peas. So yeah. So this is the quick way. Usually you'd have to get the beans that are not in the can. Yeah, but this one, the brine is actually good. So I don't throw it off. So when I use the brine, I don't add as much water. So this is going to be another hack. Because some people find it difficult to determine how much water you're going to need. Once you add your coconut milk, do not add water. I have not added any water. I'm using the coconut milk. So don't add any water to the pot, okay? Until you have completely done everything and you see how much liquid you already have in the pot before you add any form of water. Otherwise, you're going to have too much water in there. So that is why I do it that way, because I'm using the brine. The Goya one tastes good, so I use it. Okay, guys, that's what we're gonna do. So when you get the organic coconut milk, because it's organic, you're gonna get that natural coconut milk. You see this? This is what's gonna happen. You're gonna get real coconut milk. So you're gonna have to put it in there and let it actually melt. So this is like the real coconut milk. So the water, a little bit of water is in the bottom, so we're gonna throw some of the water in there, which is why I say don't add the water just yet. Don't add the water just yet. Use some of the water from the can, from the coconut milk, and also the beans. So I've already added some coconut, so I don't need all of this. Don't need all of it. So this is what is gonna happen. We're gonna put it, so you're gonna see that the coconut milk is gonna start melting. So I do this because all this is gonna be liquid, and if you add water before, it's gonna make it a little bit more difficult, especially if you're not used to doing rice and peas, for you to determine how much water you're gonna need, right? So there we are now. This is not gonna take as long as the traditional way. I'm gonna put the rest in a container. So what I do, because I don't use all of it, I put the rest in a container and then I freeze it. So that's exactly what I'm going to do right here. Freeze it. So let me just, I'm not gonna keep it in the can. That's not good for you to keep it in the can. So I'm gonna do that. Take it out of the can. Yeah, so you guys can watch what's going on in the meantime. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna do the same thing for the beans as well. So I'm gonna, for the extra beans, I don't put it in the refrigerator and leave it. You're gonna have to put it into the actual freezer so you can use it again. Otherwise, because it's beans, it's gonna spoil if you don't use it within a certain time. So this is the beans that we used. So this is what it looks like. Okay. What's for dinner, everyone? What are we having for dinner? So I'm gonna go ahead and throw this out. Throw this out because we do not keep our food in the can. And then I'm gonna just put this away, okay? Alright, so watch and follow along as we continue to do the quick way. As you can see, our Scotch bonnet, we're gonna let the coconut milk cook a little bit. The peas does not need much cooking, so I just want the coconut milk to melt and cook a little bit. And I'm gonna wash the rice in the meantime. Yeah, I'm gonna wash the rice. Maybe I can drop my thing a little bit for here. Let's see if I put it up here, if I'm gonna get a better view. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put the stand, switch it up a little bit so that you'll see soon, guys. You'll see soon. I'm just gonna get the right angle. Okay, for the pot. I'm still gonna have to drop it, yeah, like that. So I can be right here. And we're gonna put the legs in a little bit. That way I'm setting it up so once I have it right there, it's gonna be perfect. Yeah, I think that's good. I think we're good right there. We can see the angle properly. Okay, perfect. Yeah, guys, so vibe with me while I get this done. I'm gonna turn the stove all the way down while I get my rice prepared. I'm gonna have some hot water right here because like I said, I'm not adding water because it's a lot of liquid. It's a lot of liquid coming from the coconut because it's the coconut powder, and I'm not doing a lot of rice either. Let's see. We're gonna do, this is 1 cup. I'll probably do 2 cups, maybe 2 cups of rice. So that's why I'm not adding water, because of the liquid that's already in there. The rice is gonna be washed and there's some amount of water that is gonna come from that. So just in case I need more water, I have the warm water running. I will have to add water because the brown rice does take a little bit longer to cook. On the package it says 20 minutes to 25 minutes. However, I've done it and 20 minutes does not cook this rice. This rice is going to be hard like a rock. Hard as a rock. This is the Uncle Ben rice that I'm using. So as I said, I'm doing a substitute. No, not the white rice today, but the brown rice that we're doing. So if you're trying to stay healthy and trying to avoid the white rice for a minute, then you can use the brown rice. I'm going to see if 2 cups is going to be enough. Or if I tend to pick the rice out a little bit because sometimes you have some extra, you know, those little brown or black looking ones that I don't want in there. So I pick them out. So yeah, what are we having for dinner? How are we doing so far? So far we've put the peas in, we've put the coconut milk in, we got some Scotch bonnet pepper, some thyme, and we have some scallions in this pot cooking. And we're doing a substitute, quick and fast way to the traditional Jamaican rice and peas. We're using the very same method, but we're doing it in a quicker way. And for persons who have never tried rice and peas, like to cook it on their own, a simple way for them to start doing it and just to check how well they'll be able to do, and even compare it to the traditional ones or what you would have bought whether you went on a trip or vacation and you've tried it. So yeah, this is how we do it. This is how we do it. Remember to subscribe for more content. I'm gonna put, I think I need a little bit more, just a little bit more. So 2.5 cups is what I'm doing. I'm gonna put 2.5 cups of rice, okay, for what I have in that pot. Oh, we gotta turn this back up a little bit. So 2.5 cups of rice. We're gonna wash it. You're gonna wash it. It's important that you wash the extra starch, the extra dirt off, any debris, any stones, any grass from production, any parts of the bags that might have gotten in there. You're gonna wash it. Washing your rice. Wash it, wash it, wash it. Okay, we're gonna wash that rice. So I'm gonna wash it 3 to 4 times at least. Okay, so this is where we are in the process. The pot is boiling. Our coconut milk is basically ready. So you see that nice rich brown or reddish brown color. I've not added salt, but it is a bit salty already. So I did not add salt, and I can taste that Scotch bonnet flavor coming right out. This is what we're gonna do now. So the next step, so first step is your peas, second step is going to be your coconut milk. Bring it to a boil, then you're going to add your natural seasoning, which is your scallion, your thyme, and your Scotch bonnet pepper. Once that has simmered and cooked to your liking, you're going to go ahead, wash your rice a few times, 3 to 4 times, even 5 times if you have to. Pick out any debris that's in there, and because we're doing the brown rice and not the white rice, it's going to take a little bit more time to cook. Bear in mind, it might take roughly on average 25 minutes for the brown rice to cook. However, if you want it to be a little bit softer, you're going to have to do it for a little bit longer and you are going to have to add a little bit more water as well to it, guys. Okay. All right, so if you're liking the way it's looking so far, you can see it is very rich and thick. That is why I say do not add water yet until you've added everything and you see how much water you're gonna need to add after the fact. So for me, and I tend to test it, this spoon is not gonna show you how I test the water level. I like to either tuck a fork in there or a spoon in there to see where the water is, where the mark is coming in. So this is where the mark is coming on the fork. Then I also, to test my water level, I like to tap the fork on the top to see what the depth is like. And then I use that to determine how much water I'm gonna add to it. So that's one thing. I'm gonna add more water than if I was doing the typical white rice. So I'm going to bring the water level right back up. But I've used warm water to do that. So I still test it. I want a decent amount of water in there. Yep, there we go. So yeah. So that is going to come to a simmer. We're going to leave the rice and peas there to cook. We're going to check on it maybe in another 10-15 minutes. So I'm going to set a timer, so I know for sure how long I had the rice on. Let me double check the water level again, because like I said, this rice does take some time. The last time I cooked it, it took about 40 minutes for this to cook. So that's why I'm gonna add the water. If it was white rice, you wouldn't need as much water. Yeah, so you're gonna completely submerge the rice under water. You should not have rice at the top that's not covered by the water, right? And then when I put it, I like when the fork is completely, like, even if I put it sideways, you can see I'm not seeing the fork. So if you put it and you're seeing the fork at the top, at the moment you drop it in there, there's not enough water that's gonna cook that rice the way you want it, okay? So that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna go ahead and do. Okay? So we're gonna let it cook. So Alexa, set a 25-minute alarm. So we're gonna set a 25-minute alarm, which is a typical timing that it takes to cook the brown rice. But I'm gonna want it to go softer. So then after the 25 minutes, I'm gonna add some more time to it, maybe 10 minutes or so. That way I'll be able to judge the water level if it's gonna be enough to make it cook all the way through. Welcome to my live, guys. If you've never been here, it's a pleasure having you. It's Wednesday today, right? Happy Wednesday. Be sure to subscribe and follow me for more content. Cooking, I do cook on live, I do my exercise on live. And I just kind of chat with you guys. Okay? So now, you cannot cook rice without covering it up. It's Thursday, see? I don't even know the days of the week anymore. So there, you're gonna turn it down to at least medium level. So medium for me on this is gonna be between 5 and 6 on my stove. It's around 5 and 6. Happy Thursday. See? So we're gonna put that to simmer. See, we done it. I've been on here for what, 24 minutes? So usually the peas, you'd have to wait that time just for you to cook the peas if you were doing it the traditional way. So using the ready-made beans, using the ready-made coconut from the tin or powder from the package, it's gonna save you so much time, and you're gonna use the same seasoning, the same method, and you're gonna get your rice and peas done. So I've set a timer for 25 minutes. I'm gonna let that cook on medium for a little bit, and then I'm gonna turn it down even lower so that the water doesn't dry out. So you're cooking it from between medium to low. And while that is being done,
Using TubeBuddy's free version, that's like having an axe.
You see that? You can see it boiling and simmering. You see that thick, nice, rich color? That's why I say don't flood it with water. It's gonna rinse the rice out and rinse the flavors out. We don't want the flavors to be rinsed out. So, as I said, if you guys weren't here before, you're gonna need your scallion, you're gonna need your thyme, you're gonna need a Scotch bonnet pepper, some coconut milk or coconut powder, and you're going to need some beans, red kidney beans, black kidney beans, and you're gonna put those together. Then you're gonna need your rice. If you want to go a little bit more healthy, you're gonna go instead of doing white rice, you can do the brown rice. So that's what we're gonna do. Then you're gonna put it to simmer. We're gonna set it for 25 minutes. The alarm is gonna go off in 25 minutes. Still gonna periodically watch this pot to make sure it's not getting burned, make sure too much of the water is not drying out, and check it to see if the texture is what I like it to be. The brown rice does take some time to cook, so yeah, I think we're gonna need about 40 minutes, but we'll see what happens after the 25 minutes, and then we move into something else. While that is being done though, I do have some chicken. Yeah, I have some chicken over here, guys. I have chicken that I've already seasoned. So this is gonna be the chicken. I'm not gonna use all these chicken. So these are drumsticks, or what we call chicken leg. Yeah. So even though I clean it off, it still has that hard thing on the top. So I took as much as I could off of it. I'm gonna kind of start doing the chicken. So I've had this chicken marinating for about 2 hours seasoning. So the seasoning on the chicken is gonna be the Maggi chicken seasoning and the Maggi all-purpose seasoning as well. Onion, scallion, thyme, and garlic. Later on I'll just add a little bit of ginger maybe to the sauce. But I'm gonna start cooking the chicken while we let the rice simmer. So you see the way the pot is bubbling right now? At this point, I am going to turn the fire just a little bit down, because if you do not, then it's going to evaporate very quickly. Okay, so watch the pot simmer. Subscribe, guys, and if you're new, welcome to my channel. Welcome to my channel. I love having you guys, and I like sharing my little time with you. So this is the chicken. As I said, it's been marinating for about 2 hours, maybe even more. Gonna get that pot. Where's that pot that I need? Where's that pot? Where's that pot? For real? Yeah. I swear I took it out, so where did I put it? I took it out for sure. But honestly, where's the pot? Oh, I know where the pot is. I know where the pot is. I know where the pot is. Oh. I know where the pot is, guys. Here's the pot. Can you imagine the pot is lost? We're gonna do some chicken. I'm just kind of like gonna fry them down a little bit, and then after I'll add some sauce with some tomato, ketchup, browning and stuff, with a soy sauce and stuff. Add a little color to it and let it cook down. Maybe add a little bit of vegetables and stuff, meaning pepper. Make it a bit colorful and flavorful. Alright, so let's get into this. Big burner just never works properly. It works when it feels like when you try to do it automatically. So I have to like use a lighter. Okay, so I'm gonna open it just to let you see, guys, because my hands are gonna get busy. My hands are gonna get busy. So that's what's going on in the pot. You see that nice rich color that it has, and it's literally the canned beans. So I think it does a very good job. Goya did a very good job on that one. The coconut milk is in there. Your Scotch bonnet, your scallion. Guess what I didn't add? But then I didn't. Oh, I remember why I didn't add. extra garlic and stuff, because the beans that I had, one of the canned beans had onion and stuff already seasoned, so that should give it a very nice flavor. Alexa, do I have a alarm? Okay, I thought I didn't set the alarm, but yeah, Alexa has the 25-minute alarm set. I was like, did I set an alarm for 25 minutes? Because we want to check on that rice for the 25-minute mark. So again, welcome to my live. You're cooking with Shan today. And if you've never been here, this is your first time, I appreciate you stopping by. And what we're doing today, we're cooking some Jamaican rice and peas, and we're ditching the traditional way, which is a little bit longer. And we're doing a very quick time to get the peas and everything ready. And yeah, we're waiting. While we're doing that, we're gonna do some chicken. We're gonna do some chicken. Don't use a lot of oil, just a little bit of oil. Because I'm gonna kind of fry it to make it a little bit brown. I've used more than I normally do. I like to add a little pepper to my Hi Joseph, welcome in Joseph from Virginia. It's a pleasure having you. If you're just joining in, we're doing some rice and peas with some chicken. We're doing some rice and peas with some chicken. I think what I'm doing, people tend to refer to as maybe a fricassee chicken, because you kind of fry it a little bit and then you cook it down. I think that's what the correct name is for it. So I don't want to make this too spicy, because I do have a gastric kind of issue, so I don't want to make it too spicy. But I'm adding a little bit of pepper into the oil, and that way once it gets a little bit spicy, and I just take it out. In addition to that, my dear, I like to add a little bit of garlic to the oil too, to give it a little bit more flavor as well. Once it turns brown, then I take those out, and then I'll go ahead and see. So you're going to see that the pepper itself is going to get brown. Once it's done that, because we don't want it to have a burn effect in the oil. Once that is done, then I just take them out of the oil. So I'm going to slice the garlic, so it adds some flavor to your food without making it excessively hot and spicy. So just cut a little piece of pepper. You can do a whole pepper without cutting it, but I'm gonna take this out now. So that's what I mean. It's gonna start to kind of give you a brown, burnt look. I'm gonna take it out. I'm gonna do the same thing for the garlic. I'm gonna turn this fire down. You guys watch the pot. Make sure the food don't burn. If it's burning, y'all call me loud and say, Shan, the pot is burning. I'm gonna go get the fan to take the scent out of the house. Okay, guys? You know what? No. It is very cold. What's the temperature? Yeah, it is very cold. It's gonna be more heat if I keep the that out, the window open. So both of those are brown now. Let's do this. And I don't want my hair to smell too much like chicken, so I'm gonna put my hoodie on. I'm gonna put my hoodie on, guys, because I don't want to smell too much like chicken. I'll be doing this very quickly because guess what? The baby is sleeping. Is sleeping, guys, so I want to get this done so that pepper is gonna start making you cough. All that spice. Baby is sleeping, so we're doing this quick. So we're gonna do the drumsticks. So here they are. I'm taking some of the natural seasonings off. So make sure your oil is hot. And my oil don't sound so hot. What do you think? I turned the fire down a little bit. It doesn't sound as hot as I need it to be, so I'm going to make it a little bit more hot. And I do not want to have, I don't want to have oil popping into my face, messing up my face. So I'm going to put this cover on, that big mesh cover. I'm going to put it on. So I'm making the pot a little bit hotter, okay guys? Welcome to my life, guys. Well, that is being done. If you have anything you want to comment, if you have anything to say, type it in the chat. I'll talk in for a few seconds. And do not let my pot burn up. If you notice I'm not paying attention to the pot, it's y'all's responsibility to make sure the pot don't burn up. Okay? Alright. Yeah, I think the pot is a little bit already now. Okay? So I'm gonna take these off, take the scallions and stuff, because they're gonna burn faster if you don't take it off. I pull them off. Scallions tend to stick into the thyme tend to stick into the skin, so you wanna pull them off. See? Pull them off. Pull the onions off. Pull as much as you can off. What's your favorite part of the chicken? I'm doing some drumsticks, which is the leg. Drumsticks is gonna be the legs. But they're big and fat. The drumsticks are big and fat. So the pot is a decent size. Yeah, there we go. So I'm gonna get the chicken started. So the chicken is gonna be there. Trying to fry it up on the chicken, and I'm gonna put the splash proof cover, that mesh splash proof cover. If you don't have one of these, you need it. This is gonna stop the oil from splashing all over the place, but still allow air to pass through, so this food is not going to have a steaming effect. It's still going to have a fry effect, but it's going to stop the splatter. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me see how much legs we're having in it. I have 6 legs in there, and I have 6 in the pot. I would love to cook 8 of them at least. But this pot, I don't think the pot is gonna handle it. Yeah, the pot won't be able to handle it. I might end up only cooking those because legs do take a little bit of time. You don't want the fire to be too low on the chicken, so you have to monitor it. It is now 5:12. We're going to take a look at the rice and peas, guys. Take a look at the rice and peas. I'm going to throw this away. That's what I was using to handle the raw chicken. And while this is being done, I'm going to get my bleach cloth and so forth. And then I'm going to start the cleanup process. Where's my long fork? I have this big, long, spicy fork. Where is it? Let's see what's in here. I normally have it right here, but I don't see it. So where can it be? Ooh, let's take a look at the rice and peas. It looks good. It looks good. It looks good. So this is the rice and peas coming on, guys. Look at that. Look at that. The rice and peas is coming up. You know what? You see that pepper? If you do not want your food to be too spicy, especially if you have stomach issues like myself, after it simmers to this part where it's going to get extra soft, the spicy is going to start coming out. So I'm going to take it out of the pot so the rice don't get spicy, too spicy. Okay? You don't want it to be too spicy. But let's move it over. Let's see what's going on over here. So that's what's going on with the rice and peas. And the chicken is over there doing its own thing right now. I'm going to check on them, get them nice and brown, and then I'm going to cook them down. But the rice and peas is what we're doing. And as I said, what you will need is some kidney beans, red or black kidney beans. You're going to need coconut powder, some scallions, some thyme, and some Scotch bonnet pepper. And of course, if you need the rice, there is the traditional white rice that you can use, but if you're trying to cut out the white rice, you can do the brown rice. If you're doing the brown rice, however, it takes a little bit more time to cook than white rice. So then you're going to have to cook it for at least 25 minutes, 30 minutes minimum, because even though it's 25 minutes is an option, it doesn't cook that rice, trust me. The rice is going to be very tough. I don't know where my long fork is. I don't know where my longer fork is. It's always here, but I don't see it. Mom, got it. I got it. Now we're going to turn this down. Now we're going to turn it down. See, the chicken is getting a bit brown. So we're gonna brown the chicken a little bit. So we're doing some drumsticks. We're gonna get them some color. And I gotta turn this down so I don't burn them. So you're gonna move them around, flip them around. So this is what's going on now, guys. I'm gonna fix them. Put some color on that chicken. Oh, guys, we didn't cover the rice. So this is what's going on with the rice, guys. This is what's going on with our rice. And let me show you. We're gonna test it. So as I said, we test the rice to see if we have enough moisture to maintain. So I don't want the beans on it. See, it's going right through, and you can see it still has water, it still has moisture on it. You can see that it's still bubbling, so that means it does have it water in there, and that should be enough based on what I see to sustain it, to get it cooked for the time. We'll see when the 25 minutes timer go off how much amount of water we'll have in there, and then from there we'll decide if we're gonna add more water. But you can see the color is really nice. It's properly seasoned, and yeah, I'm gonna do that. So this is what we're doing now. I'm gonna cover it up, and then I'm gonna get back to. Let's get back to the chicken. We're gonna get the chicken to get some color on it. Once we get some color on the chicken, now because I'm flipping the chicken, the oil is gonna get a bit cold, because now you're doing the fresh side. So you're gonna have to turn the stove up now to have enough heat. To have enough heat to do the next side. So if you keep the heat on the lower side that you had when you were doing the first side, once you flip it over, that the first side is gonna let the oil cool down. So you might have to turn the burners up a little bit more, and then when that side is there for a little bit, then you're gonna flip them around. Thank you for joining in. If you've not followed, follow for more. Follow for more. If this is something that you're gonna try, have you ever cooked rice and peas before? Comment in the chat if you've ever cooked rice and peas before. So we're just flipping them, and we're gonna leave that for at least 5 to 10 minutes, and periodically we're gonna keep checking on them You're not gonna leave them and let them get burned. So as I said, once the sides are a little bit browned, like the way I have this top on that side, then I'm gonna turn the fire down a little bit. I'm gonna turn it down, and this is gonna be the flatter proof for when you're frying. So I use this. It has the mesh. The handle is flexible, so it makes it easy for you to lift and do whatever you're doing. So that's what we're gonna do. Cover that up so that the whole place is not drenched with oil. And I still clean up while I go along, guys. Still clean up while I go along. Yeah. Don't want oil all over. The main highlight, as I said before, is really the rice and peas. So we're gonna go back and focus on the rice and peas, guys. This is a healthier way, a healthier substitute to the traditional white rice. And for the quicker and speedier aspect, we use the canned kidney beans for that. And then we went ahead and added the canned coconut milk, and we used the organic coconut milk. For this, which is a healthier option as well. We add some natural seasonings. I've not added any powder seasonings. I've not added any butter, any salt, because the taste that it is somewhat salty. So we're not adding all those things in. So that's gonna make it a little bit healthier. And the chicken already has salt, the powder seasoning on the chicken also has enough salt, and the canned food for preservative wise there's already added salt, so you do not need to add salt to this. Take a look, guys. Take a look. It's really nice. Very nice, very lovely. Very nice, very lovely. I like a lot of beans in here, so let's do another test on there. So if you're new to like doing rice and peas and you don't know how to cook, that's our 25-minute timer. So now, guys, the 25-minute timer is off. I'm gonna take out these. I like after the seasonings are basically cooked out, I like to just remove them before. So I take them out. That's just me. I don't know. I don't like after, and I don't like servings when they serve these big pieces of thyme and stuff. They put it in your plate. Now, now this to the chicken. We're gonna check on the chicken. Turn the fire down on the chicken. So guys, we have to watch both pots, you know. We can't just leave the pots unattended. We have to watch them, watch the pots. Y'all need to help me watch the pots. Don't let the chicken burn. So now, see, now we got a brown crispy on this side as well. So I'm turning down the stove because the oil is hot enough now. And I'm gonna turn the Alexa, stop. Alexa, can you, where's the cover? Okay. Alexa, can you set a 10-minute alarm, please? Alexa, set a 10-minute alarm, please. Okay. So the recommended time usually on the rice is 20 to 25 minutes. So I did my first timer for the 25 minutes. However, that rice is gonna be still hard, so if you want it that hard, you can turn it off the rice at that time. But for me, that's just not soft enough. I don't like the rice soft, but for the brown rice, it's super hard. Yeah. So I'm Maddie. Oh, you okay, boy? I'm making chicken, Matty. You get some chicken. Yeah, so I'm gonna flip the chicken. Did I flip this one already? Yeah. So we're gonna do the sides. After I brown each side, so I brown the bottom, brown the top, and then I put them on the side. That's how I do my my legs. or drumsticks as some people call it, because it literally shapes like drumsticks. Right, guys? So we're gonna turn them on the side so we can brown each side, and that's gonna help it to cook through on all sides. So here we're gonna flip each of them. There, flip each of them. Yep. Let me see this one. Yeah, this one gonna stay like that. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna at least try to add one more chicken leg in there. It's gonna take a little bit longer than the others to cook, so I'm mindful of that. I know that I need to give this one some extra time, but it's fine. I'll just let it start cooking, because that way it's like, yeah, that way I'll have enough serving so I can have one out for tomorrow. I don't know, maybe I can do it. The oil is gonna get, maybe I can add another one. I have 8 pieces that I wanted to do. So because these are they're brown already, I'm gonna just kind of push them over a little bit. Them over just a little bit, and we're gonna add these. I'm gonna have to turn the fire up again because the oil is gonna get a little bit colder. So while these two are fresh and being done, these are gonna finish a little bit quicker. So yeah, if you're just coming in, welcome to the live. Happy to see you again. And yes, we're doing some rice and peas. If you're Jamaican, you know what a rice and peas is and how we do rice and peas. So this version is a quick version. If you do not have all the ingredients and you do not have the time to go through the whole process of freshing some peas and doing that long episode. And it's also a healthier way where we are using brown rice to substitute for the white rice. And for the coconut, we're doing coconut milk, but we're doing the organic coconut milk. So the brown rice, you let that stay for 25 minutes first, which is the recommended, but for me that is too hard. So if you want it a little bit softer, you can do for a little bit longer with a little bit more water. Okay, so that's where we're at. So 25 minutes, and we've added another 10 minutes, so that's like literally 35 minutes. We'll test it to see if that's gonna be okay for the texture that I need. And yes, this is the rice and peas. That's some red kidney beans, and that's what we're with. We're just waiting on that to finish up. And let me test it to see if I need to add just a little bit more water, because the brown rice does take some time to cook. It's not white rice, as I said. It's not white rice. So you gotta let it cook. But based on what I see, we have enough water in there. You might not need to add water. And we're gonna leave it there for it to complete. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Rice and peas, and we're doing some fried chicken. It's more gonna be like a fricassee chicken, because I'm just gonna kind of fry it just to brown it, get it a little bit of color. And it's just some drumsticks. And while these are being done, watch your eyes, what you see. You don't want the oil pop up in your eyes. So please watch your eyes so you can see. So I'm gonna flip the chicken, the drumsticks on the other side. Because you want to brown all sides. So I'm gonna turn it on this side. And I'm gonna turn all of them on their side that is not yet golden brown. So we can get them to cook right through. There, we're getting the colors that we need. So we want it to cook right through. We don't want blood dripping out of it, so you gotta cook it right through. So this one I'm gonna flip it just the same. and to the side. And this one, we're going to do just the same. This one is not ready to flip yet. Let's let this stay for a bit more time. These we just put them in for not long ago because I need more chicken. So you can share. So I'm not ready to flip it yet. Let it stay on this side for another 5-10 minutes before we flip it. So that both of them can flip at the same time because they went in last. So we're going to cover that back. And I guess while everything is being done, I'm going to just work off this flutter. Because you know it's fried chicken. This is going to have a little bit of fire. And I'm going to get to... So who wants rice and peas and chicken? Mama in the kitchen cooking rice and chicken. When we say salt, mustard, vinegar, pepper. You're gonna put them peppers, put them seasonings back. You want no more seasoning over that side. Alright, so in the meantime, guys, while everything is being done, and we're waiting for, I think based on the timer, we probably have like another 5 minutes on the rice. And then, so while we're waiting on the rice, let me rinse the thing off this. I'm gonna start cutting up some. We're gonna cut up some seasoning, y'all. So this seasoning we're cutting up now is for what? To make some vegetables. I think I'm gonna just do maybe some broccoli with little cabbage and probably little carrots. I'll look and see what I have in the fridge. Don't remember right now what I have in the fridge. So I'm gonna do that. Let's just get everything off of here so I can do this. This bit. I don't need the spot cover. Let's put it in the Okay, we're gonna turn the fire down now. Turn it down. Because you'll be here and thinking everything is good when you look the chicken bun up. We don't want the chicken bun up. No rasta. We don't want the chicken bun up. So keep the fire low. Especially if you're not like watching it like a hawk. You keep the fire low. If you're not watching it like that. So, but I am watching. So that one is starting to get brown. It will be last. I'm going to turn these two at the same time because both of them went in the same time. So I'm going to take a look at these. Yeah, let me cook it. I'm just kind of getting a nice little color on them before I'm basically cooking them right through before I add water and cook them down. Okay? Because so that's the extra 10 minutes. That makes it what? 35 minutes on the rice. Because it's brown rice, I'm literally gonna taste it if it is the texture I want. I'm literally gonna taste if it is the texture that I want. Because the brown rice kinda get chewy. Oh guys, you want to see, right? I'm gonna dig it up. I basically don't know, so yeah, I'm gonna dig it up. See if it. Alright, so this is what we're working with. That is peas with. Oh, you guys not seeing that. This is what we're working with. So this is the brown rice. See? I think this texture looks good. See that? Not too soft, not too hard. And it has a really nice color too. But I'm gonna actually taste it to see if it's tough. I mean, I like when it's too tough. Alexa, stop. So guys, let's taste it. If it's too tough for me, I'm going to add a little tiny bit of water and make it stay for 5 minutes more, or
Small
it will.
business taxes handled. All your unique deductions found. Keep more money in your business and take taxes off your plate with TurboTax Expert
Good
Full
man.
Service Business.
Good to go. But you could have checked for 5 minutes more, you know. Just be extra soft, please. Brown rice when soak up with the water.
Smells like snake oil to me. Horse?
Just to be extra nice. 3 more minutes or so, and then we go turn off it and left it. That's it. Turn up at this spot, yeah. So yeah. This is what. So this is where it is, guys. 2 to 3 minutes, and I'm gonna turn it off. But the texture is just about what I want it to be. So basically 25 plus 10. Basically 38 to 40 minutes on your rice. Tastes good too. Can't tell me saying the rice and peas and cook from scratch this. Literally. Tastes good. Tastes some really good. So, as I said, 2 to 3 minutes more on that. That what I just put on there, simmer out. And this is the chicken. The chicken is gaining its own like a momentum, gaining its color. The chicken is gaining its color. Get it fried out. So if you don't want to have this, none of that is supposed to in there when you finish. No blood should be leaking. So it's cooking the chicken right through. So chicken not ready yet. And leg and thigh takes a bit longer to cook than breast and wing. So that's what's up. Yeah. Gonna pump some water now because the inside is really cooking. Thank you. Yeah, so that's it. And then we let it stay, right? Chicken I get brown, I'm gonna cover it up. When I'm done, you'll see the final results. Stay with me and you'll see the final results. If you're not subscribed, remember to subscribe so you can join me whenever I come live. You'll be able to do that. And watch my videos. I have some other cooking videos where we were here. We had a good vibe with cooking and hanging out, chatting and, you know, just vibing. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I think I'm going to turn this out though. I don't want to leave it there. I don't have a timer and then forget it, right? So it's going to move from looking nice to burnt, and I'm not in that mode. So I'm turning it off, but I'm not moving the pot from the burner because I added just a little bit of water. So the heat, the leftover heat will finish it up for me. So in the meantime, while we're doing the chicken, so I have a piece of garlic and a piece of thyme and a scallion here. So I'm just going to do this. So I'm going to put up any, I hope this can hold it, any extra chicken. Oh, thank you. Any extra chicken that we did not use, we're going to put that up. So I have this container with some chicken. So I'm going to let some of the seasoning stay on because I use like 1.5 big onion when I was seasoning. So I won't need all of that just to make the sauce. So I'm going to put the rest of the chicken that was marinated. I'm going to put it in this Ziploc bag. And then I'm going to get a spoon. So yeah, this is also an easy way to pre-seasoned. So the next time I'm ready to cook, I seasoned the entire package, not because I was gonna use it, but because that way I could have it ready the next time I'm cooking, already seasoned and, you know, kind of ready without me having to do so much. So I think that amount of seasoning is enough for what I'm gonna do. Because I'm gonna add like sweet peppers and stuff. My name is Shan and I'm from St. Anne, Jamaica. So if you don't know me, welcome to my life. My name is Shan. I'm from St. Anne, Jamaica. Where are you from and where you're joining in from? What's for dinner? Let me know. So we're gonna put that away. This is gonna be what we will use to make the sauce for the chicken, and we'll add some more stuff to that. So there's garlic, onion, scallion, and some pepper in this, and thyme. So yeah, I think that's good. We're gonna add maybe some sweet peppers, and maybe towards the end I might add a little bit of tomato, maybe just to get that nice color from the tomato, the natural tomato feeling. Thank you. So this now, so I will take out the vegetables yet. Guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do the seasonings first while I'm at it. Let's do the seasonings. Let's check on the chicken, guys. Don't want to get distracted, and when I go back to the chicken is a mess. So we gotta check on the chicken. Yeah, here. Where did I get a cut, and what did I get a cut from? Oh, you're from Turkey? Okay, welcome. I like when a lot of people from all over the world is on here. It's like so many different cultures, and everybody have their own food, and yet everybody can appreciate somebody else's culture, somebody else's food, the style. I like that. So we're basically doing some chicken, but I gotta get it a little bit brown, partially cooked before I add any form of sauce and additional seasonings. So I guess this is what we would call more like a fricassee chicken, where you pretty much kind of fry the chicken a little bit first, get it nice and golden brown, and then you add sure, how are you gonna get the chicken though? So we're gonna let it cook. It's getting tender. When you touch it, the water is coming out of it, so we don't want any blood to be springing from the chicken. You know it's not cooked if there's blood coming out of it. So that's why we're cooking it through for the most part before. Yeah, there we are. So that's the chicken getting on its way. We don't want any blood or anything like that in the chicken, so we're gonna wait, let it cook. Let's cover it with the actual cover now. That way it can help to cook the inside of the chicken. So we're gonna put it just like medium between number 4 and 6 there. And like I said, guys, I'm gonna get into like just interacting with y'all and prep these what you call them now. I'm not sure what this beach water, and I'll catch some wrong. I'm gonna do, see, I'm gonna use these sweet pepper up because they're getting a little bit older. So best if I use them up now. I'm gonna use them up. So here, now I'm not. But I'm a mommy. My son is sleeping right now. Most of y'all, if you've been on our live before, you know that Amir is the boss. He's the baby, but he's the boss. We call him the supervisor over here because if he doesn't say I can go live, then I can't go live. If you want to make it a big deal, then ain't no live keeping. Yeah. So yeah, I'm a boy mom. I'm a mom of 4 boys. So yeah. But he's not big enough to enjoy all these new stuff. He does eat stuff, but I'm gonna move the rice, shift the pot off of this burner now to just keep whatever moisture is in the rice. I'm gonna shift the pot. So the pot is out. Yeah, what I was saying. Let's skip this one. Interesting line of conversation that I'm not necessarily having a discussion on right now. But yeah, maybe in the future, but I won't expound on that because that's a future conversation. For right now, we're just making dinner, okay? So we're gonna keep it at making dinner for right now. And yeah, we're gonna do some bell peppers. So I'm just cutting up some bell peppers. I don't think I have other colors. Let me check if I have other colors. So no. No, being alone is not enough, no. To each his own though, but it's nice to have company. I mean, at some point we're gonna go old. It's nice to have company, have a little interaction, have somebody to talk to, have somebody to sit in the kitchen while you're cooking, sit together, have a nice meal. Yeah, so it's not about whether or not it's a necessity, but it would be nice. Because we're not just thinking about now, but future, and we won't be young forever. Yeah, so we won't be young forever. Yeah. So, and the kids will go find their own life and they'll do their own thing. So, yeah. Maybe not a necessity right now, but yeah, it's something I'd consider. I do, but not the traditional way. So there's so many things that you can do. But yeah, guys, let me get back into this cooking, show you what's going on. Yeah, and I do enjoy interacting, but I also have to yes, as Jamaican would have said, you have to ride and whistle. You have to learn to ride and whistle. Yeah, so we are going to ride and whistle right now. So ride and whistle means you need to learn to multitask and you still need to focus on the important thing at hand and do not be easily distracted. So let's go focus on this chicken, yeah? See, the chicken is coming on really nice. It's cooking on the inside. You can see, you know, it's cooking on the inside where it's not glazing anymore, but now you can see the bubbles coming out where everything is cooking right through, and that's what we want. We want everything to cook right through, but you still wanted to get a nice brown color on there. So that's what we were doing, and it is doing exactly what it needs to be doing. So I'm going to cover it up and let it cook right through before I go ahead and add any kind of sauce and stuff to it. So we're gonna leave that alone. Okay? Hey Mary. So yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna get a colander. For the colander, I need, and I don't think I'm really that good at a cook, you know, but I can make, I can, let's say, you won't die. There are good days and there are bad days in the kitchen. Thank you. But you for sure won't die of hunger. I'll at least make an attempt. I mean, you won't like everything, but with a little bit of seasoning and flavor, yeah, you can have a good meal. Every now and then. Can't promise all the time, but yeah. So yeah guys, so in addition to the rice and peas we did, and the chicken is cooking, right through the way I want it to cook. I'm gonna put that seasoning over there because that's gonna go for the that's gonna go for the chicken once that is done. So I'm gonna cut some carrots.
Well, actually, it's no secret at all. The big traders are always in it. See a post with tons of comments about how much, where do I buy? Send me the link. But while you're busy replying to all these messages, those people who commented are losing interest. And by the time you buy
Yeah, so I'm just gonna do some carrots.
your core sales go. And your bank account.
Yeah, it's turning out pretty well, as you said.
Let them automate everything. Comments, DMs.
Simmering, getting a nice glaze. It's simmering. So I'm gonna just do some vegetables. Some. Did I have cabbage? I didn't check. If I don't, I'll just do the carrots with the broccoli. That's fine too. I will. Thank you, and thanks for subscribing. Be sure to watch some of my videos. Leave a comment, guys. Interaction is great. Give me some feedback when I do post stuff. Yeah, and also in the post area, so you know you have the shorts area, the video area, the live area, and you also have the post area. That's where I interact a lot when I'm not on live. So I'll post and I'll check in on my guys, I'll check in on the team, I'll check in on my people, my mommies, all the peoples too that come in and, you know, enjoy the live, but then you don't always see me unless I'm on live. I try to use the post area to interact with you guys as subscribers. That way you don't feel like, oh, I subscribed and then you feel lost, like this channel is not active or whatever. So I use that area. I'll sometimes drop a post, a photo, and I'll ask a question, or I'll leave a message there, and you guys can interact there. Mother and daughter? I don't have a daughter. I'm a boy mom. I only have boys. I am a boy mom. I only have boys. I have 4 boys. Yeah, believe it or not, I have 4 boys. And if you have kids, you have to learn hacks, food hacks in the kitchen. So not every day you're gonna be able to do everything from scratch and have the time to do all this. You're gonna find quick and easy ways to substitute for all those meals. So I've learned that, right? So vegetables are gonna be or go to. I try to do my veggies for most of the meals. I'll try to do vegetables. So I'm just kind of dicing these smaller into smaller pieces. These are the baby carrots. So I'm dicing those and I'm gonna do them with some broccoli. Just to top off that meal, because what's the sense of doing a healthy meal and going through all of that going through all of that if you skip the vegetables, right? Makes no sense, right? Not been to Turkey. I've not been to Turkey. I've not been to a lot of countries, but I've enjoyed a lot of different countries' food. I've tried a lot of different food. You can call me a foodie if you like. Yeah, so yeah. I don't remember if I've had Turkish food though. What's a Turkish dish? I've had a friend from or two friends from Turkey when I was younger, but that's as much as. The only place I've been in Europe is London. Yeah, I haven't gone anywhere else in Europe apart from London, and that was all way back, way back, way back when. Let me check if I have cabbage. I think our chicken should be basically cooked. Cooked through. You can see the steam coming up now, which means it is really cooking through in the inside. You can see that it's cooking in the inside, cooking through. It feels tender now. So basically what I'm gonna do is, see, it's nice and brown. Nice and brown, like the color when you see that color and that nice look right there. That's what we're going for. So you want to make sure it is cooked. It is tender because it's almost kind of like falling off now, which means we're closer to what we're trying to accomplish. So that means it's cooked for the most part through. So what I'm gonna do, I absolutely love that. Love the sea. What I'm gonna do, we had some warm water, and I'm gonna add a little bit of warm water to the seasoning that we had here before. So I'm gonna put a little bit more water in. Okay, so this is the onions and the seasonings we had before. Before I add it, I'm gonna do a little bit of, add a little bit of what we call brown or gravy. This one is the gravy. We're gonna add it. So this is what I use. You need to wash the master gravy to get a little bit more color in. You know we don't like it too white. Too whitish meat. I don't like it like that. Yeah. So then I'm gonna do that. So see, it's gonna get a little bit of color. Give it a little bit of color. And I'm gonna go ahead and pour it in all over. Yeah. We're gonna add some stuff to it to, you know, top it off. And yeah. What's in the other pot? Oh, I'm gonna show you what's in the pot over there. That was the main starch, and then I'll show you if you can wait a little bit. Let's put this over. So I'm gonna turn this up back the fire up a little bit. That's not the right cover for the pot, but yeah. So what's in this pot, you ask? And I will reveal what is in this pot. So this is gonna be some rice. And this is the famous Jamaican rice and peas, which is red kidney beans with coconut milk, thyme, scallion, and Scotch bonnet pepper. This is actually brown rice, so it's rice and peas. Yes, rice and peas, nice color. Nice and rich color. So yeah, that's what's gonna be we're gonna have with the chicken. Yeah, that's what we're gonna have with the chicken, okay? And then I'm just doing the vegetables. Yeah, rice and peas, yes. So once that is finished, finito, I'll turn this fire down a little bit more. So this is what we have this thing in. I'm gonna put that over here for a bit, and we're gonna put this over here, put this back. This is my fork I'm using. Okay, so what did we want to have now? You know what? I think it's getting dark somehow. Oh, somewhat dark. Alright, so that's what's up now, guys. That's what's up. Yeah, what are we doing now? Let me check if I have some cabbage. No, I don't have cabbage. I didn't get enough time. Almost. The chicken is not ready. You gotta cook it out. Make sure it's properly cooked. We're gonna cook it down. We're gonna add some sweet peppers and so forth and give it some taste and flavor. I'm gonna test it after. What do you mean turn the camera on? The camera is not already on, isn't it? Where's the broccoli? Oh, here. So I'm just gonna do the broccoli with some carrots to add for our vegetables. That's fine. That's enough. I had vegetables today anyway. I had cabbage and other vegetables. So this one is gonna be the organic sweet baby broccoli. That's the one if you're wondering what broccoli is that, if you like it. So yeah, this is the broccoli. I'm gonna wash it off. So I like to clean it up a little bit because to the ends it's kind of like callaloo, where if you don't peel it, the skins off like this, then it has like a chewy taste. But if you pretty much get it the way you get callaloo, then you don't have that issue. So because I'm used to cleaning up callaloo, I just use the same method with doing these broccoli. So I just do that instead of wasting, just strip it like that, like the way you do callaloo. So this is what we do. So I'm gonna put that in the colander. So I just do this just so I don't waste too much of it, because I mean broccoli is not cheap. So I kind of strip it as I said. Okay. So let's finish up. This one drop over in this, so wash them and so I'm gonna wash it, and then once I wash it, everything is getting so expensive now. So what I try to do to save on stuff, instead of just using one thing and then it just goes instantly, I use the same thing and mix it with something else. Yeah. Throwing the wrong one into the trash, the brain. So yeah, so instead of using all the broccoli at once, what I do, I just use a bit of broccoli. When I do have cabbage, I put a little bit of cabbage and then put a little bit of carrots and mix them so each thing can last for longer, and you still get your vegetables in. So I'm gonna just put this back. We're almost done, you know. I'm like slowing down now because basically everything is almost done. So we're slowing it down. Just let this simmer the right way. So it's simmering, it's bubbling, it's boiling. This chicken is cooking. See? So we're letting it cook. We're letting it cook. So this is what we're doing. I'm gonna let it cook all the way. I'll add color to it after, once I'm confident in the cooking and that it's almost done, so that the greens and stuff I put in there and the little carrots and stuff, so they don't overcook. See? Yeah, you cook your chicken all the way so there's no blood. When it's tender and then there's no blood, there shouldn't be blood coming out of the chicken once you're finished cooking. That will give you salmonella and all kind of stuff, so you want to cook. So I'll add little color once this is almost done or practically done. Yeah, I like the flavor. It's spicy but not too spicy. Spicy but not too spicy. All right. So here we're gonna go ahead, because it's basically cooked. Here we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna add some color. See that? We're gonna add some color. Yeah, let's add some colors. You know, give it a little bit of life. So we've done the rice and peas and chicken, and we've done a healthy, quicker version to the traditional Jamaican rice and peas. And then we're doing some fricassee chicken, which is pretty much kind of fry the chicken a little bit, make it nice and brown. Yeah, we're gonna add a little bit of, add a little bit of oomph. I like to add these things after, so they don't like overcook. When I'm just about ready to turn off is when I add them. So there we are, guys. There we are. What do you think about the finished look? Yeah, looking nice and colorful, right? So you don't have to put tomato, and a lot of persons will say it is a fruit, it is a garnish, it is whatever, but I didn't add salt. When did you see me adding salt? I didn't add salt to anything. I didn't add salt. So I'm adding the tomato because I'm not adding ketchup. I don't always like the taste of ketchup, the artificial ketchup taste and the starchy tangy taste. So the reason I'm adding the tomato is to give it, hey, thank ya. You see, them all call me chef, you know. Is to give it the color and a little bit tomato flavor without adding ketchup. Ketchup is not, if you check most of these ketchup, there's no tomato inside the ketchup. It's just coloring and cornstarch mixed with coloring. If you really read the labels, a lot of the tomatoes ketchup don't actually have tomato in it, which is wild. That is wild. So I'm adding the tomato flavor by adding the real tomato without the ketchup. Yes, so that may I add. So it's gonna give it a little bit of tang, but a natural tangy flavor, not no artificial flavor. And blasted ketchup. Some of these ketchup up here taste so bad. And sweetie, some of them so like lime. So yeah, that's it, guys. So there. So this is the finish on the chicken. So I'm turning it all the way down and just let it simmer. Let me check how much sauce in there, because guess what? You can't cook the food and not have no sauce. So let me make sure, so you're supposed to can take up the sauce, right? Caribbean people love them gravy. So yeah, I'm good with I'm happy with this result. I'm gonna get the actual cover for this pot. Although this is big, it's not the cover. So I'm gonna get the other cover. Yeah, see, that's the right cover. Fits all the way. I was too lazy to actually go and get it before, but now that the pot is basically finished, I guess y'all wanna see the plating, right? But how am I gonna do the plating and I don't do the vegetable yet? That not gonna look good. That not gonna look good. Let's do the veggies. Look at broccoli now take no time to cook. Broccolis don't take long, guys. So we're gonna throw the broccoli in the pot. Jesus. Okay, the broccoli not gonna take no time, guys. Broccoli, just bear with me. But we do the vegetable now, so. What? Alright, we're gonna put this over here so you know, guys. Now we just mix up little vegetable quick and fast. See? Some bad style, quick and fast. Look at watch sketchy Schweppes, you know. Sketchy Schweppes. We did have some onion left back someplace though. To tell the honest truth, we never need too much right now. See? Alright, since we have this, we're not gonna left back that little piece of tomato put back in the fridge. And broccoli, just need little butter and little black pepper. And boom and do that. Quick and fast. But you may have the little bit of scallion and so it left back. Make no sense I put that in the fridge. So I'm gonna just use them up, add them to the broccoli. Alright.
What is
That's the butter.
down fast? TubeBuddy is used by over 14 million creators to optimize, grow, and manage their YouTube channels. It's a browser.
Alright, come true now. Watch it now. Little butter. Not too much, not too much.
You don't have to guess. You can test different versions and see exactly what works best. And then there's Click Magnet, which
Alright. So come now. The broccoli them kind of big. I'm going to chop them. Broccoli them a little bit big. Come through the man. Flavor too. Cut off there. Quick and fast. I never planned to do this right this minute, but make we just match up the quick and fast. Go. Alright.
Now, just downloading TubeBuddy won't instantly get you
Wicked chicken. I tell you, chicken look edible right now. I'm ready for my chicken long time. Alright, now. What I say now? Broccoli now take no time. Watch ya. Broccoli don't need much, you know. They just go so boom and the broccoli don't look. Me have a little scallion where they did this, so I just use it in it. Just drop the butter in that. Bam. And watch it. Watch it shred. Little salt. You don't even need much. Tip little black pepper on it. 5 minutes and it will go down, because then I'm going to cook it too long. So once the vitamins and the things them outside. Do you see me? One little tips of salt. Remember? I didn't put no salt in the rice. Because the tin food them come with salt and you have to taste something them first before you add salt. These manufacturers, they put salt in everything, right? So see broccoli here. Just little butter, little salt, little pepper. 5 minutes. Alexa, set a 4 minute alarm because 1 minute probably gone already. Boom. Alright. And just like that. And just like that, we are on our. I'm gonna plate so you guys can see. At least we want to see the food when the food done. So I'm gonna do that food. Bam 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 bam. Guys, wanna say no? Wanna say? Don't chat to me good now. Chat to me good now. Let me turn on my phone. Wanna chat to me good now. Chat to me good and tell me say. Hold on. Chat to me good. So, see there now. Broccoli I go and simmer a little bit. 4 minutes me put it on and me burn there this so. That's one little bit this so. So see the chicken here now. Chicken ready for go eat up, you know. Chicken ready for go eat up, you know. And we no cook out the sweet pepper them and something because we want to taste something them. You know, no cook out sweet pepper we favor so rice and peas ready. Rice and peas ready. What you say about the rice and peas? Talk the truth now. Talk the truth for God love. Baddest rice and peas. That's right now. Catch your color. No whitey like your rice. Wash out nice, thick and clean rice and peas. Chicken ready. We're gonna share out some food because it's food time. Who said that? Who said that? Who said that? So yeah. Alright, before we share out the food, you know what we're gonna do now? One thing we're gonna do before we start share out the food. We're going to pack away. We're going to pack away. We're going to pack away the things. It's like food coma. Are you hungry right now? Anybody who hungry? If you're hungry, come and join the live. We're gonna eat. I'll eat for all of us, okay? I will eat for all of you. It will be my pleasure. I will eat for all of us. I will eat for all of us, my dear. If you are hungry, come and join the live. I got food. Ready food. So if you watch me eat, it will full of belly. Trust me, no joke. If you watch me eat, your belly going full because you're going to eat your portion. So you're going to taste it and your belly going full. I set a 4 minute timer on the broccoli because I'm not doing it for more than 5 minutes. So, you know, we're cooking and we're cleaning up at the same time because it's easier that way. So when I'm finished, I'll just have what to turn on the dishwasher and all of that. Put this in. Put this in. The food is ready, guys. Get ready to eat. Get ready, everybody. Come. Ready to eat. Get ready to eat, everybody. Get ready to eat. I won't keep you guys much longer. I just rinse off them something. Bam. Put them in the dishwasher so they can be out of the way. I'll make my life easier too because who have time when they don't feel do all of this party. Yeah. You know, so you never know if me. To tell the honest truth, I don't know if me turn on the dishwasher last night, so I end up go wash by the same something. Supervisor sleep, so we hear supervisor, because supervisor, when supervisor went to sleep, is when I came into the kitchen. So I just used the opportunity to come into the kitchen. Since he was sleeping, that would have given me the opportunity to come live. So that's exactly what I did. And join you folks. So anybody who's here for the first time, follow me for more. I do come live, we do cooking, we do little exercise, we interact, and we have little vibe around here. So yeah, I post in the post section. So, just to keep up with y'all, see what you're doing. So I'm not always quiet, and if you don't see me, then videos, then you don't see me. You can interact in the post area. I respond. I think I respond to everything. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. So yeah. So we're going to show again then. The supervisor is around, guys. Supervisor is still here, but he's sleeping, and I'm so happy that he went to sleep. So, because y'all must be wondering, where's she been for so long? She didn't come and cook for us. She didn't come and work out with us. She didn't come. She didn't not been around. But I'm here, guys. I'm still here. I'm still here. I just want to clear this big oven for the most part. So like most of the stuff out of my way. Water turn up too hot. Water turn up a little bit too hot. Alright, full time now, guys. Alexa, do you have a timer on? Alexa, do you have a timer on? Alexa? Do you have a timer on?
I don't have any timer set right now.
Oh my god. I didn't set the timer. She didn't hear me. Oh, thank you. I appreciate y'all staying with me. I mean, everybody got so much doing these days.
This is actually a secret right now, so you're hearing this first. You're
So
now
let's
able
put these
to automate
guys. Food time, food service time, no miss. The people them want them food. The people them order them food all long, and the people them want them food now. So lady go serve the people them their food. Who I put in order? What do you want? I only have drumsticks right now, so place your order. What do you want?
We have this trigger, it follows you, then you ask a question, what type of interesting
One plate, two plates.
hear more about, and
Going once, going twice, because
the recipes.
it's not a lot we have. So put in your orders, put in your orders.
Actually literally record that message into the profile.
And I can only eat so much and no
You
more.
have more information about your followers.
Okay.
Provide them with better content. When we talk
Me
about
say, can you imagine me tell Alexa say, to set a 4-minute alarm, and Alexa, don't set the alarm. Alexa, she don't set the alarm. What a girl like that? What a girl like she? What a girl like Alexa? Come here, when you me text, oh, me not hear the alarm. Wow. Alexa, run here with vegetable oats. What's a girl like that? Okay. Food time ready for share right now. Food time ready for share right now. Who put in order? Anybody not put in no order now, no food for getting on. Remember that. Remember good enough. Anybody who don't put in them order. So if you want to be a part of the tasting, put in your order. So we're gonna start off with the rice and peas, of course. I'm if you tell you, see the food you know. Come true, goodie. Alright guys, so since the vegetable they right so I'm going to put the vegetable. Alexa never set the timer, so Alexa make my vegetable and cook like a bit longer than I think. I wonder, so wait there. How me not hear the alarm go off? Two little tomato in there, make me take out two of them. Alright. Go back right now. Rice time. Rice time. The good old rice and peas. Talk short. Make we stir up the pot little bit, no man. Stir up the pot, no man. Stir up the pot. Stir it up. Little darling, stir it up. Y'all don't cook and get ready for me. I'm like, right now. Yeah, man, stir up the pot, man. Stir up the pot. You know what to say, you know, no cakey, you know, lumpy, you know, the things. The rice ready. The rice ready for the road. So, wait there. Them are going to send me to fix the food good. If I couldn't fix the food, it could be decent. So, let me try to fix the food, it could be decent. Although I not eat much rice, you know. But I'm going to try to fix the food, it could be decent. But I don't want so much rice. I don't want so much rice, man. Okay, supervisor is open here, supervisor. See, at least I get it, even though I don't want much. So make it look half decent. Half decent. Chat to me. I don't eat a lot of rice at once, guys. So yeah. And then we have the chicken. The chicken. No, sir. What a girl love her belly. What a girl love her belly. So hold on, no man. Take out the chicken, you know. Okay. We want gravy. We want gravy and we want some of the carrot and we want some of the vegetables them. We don't want no dry food for eat.
Hey everybody, Walter Goggins here.
I don't put I don't like to put sprinkle sauce by my rice. So, yeah. So I'm gonna put these over right here. Yeah, I'll make that go on. Not so. Okay. Cover this back. So that's enough for me. Yay! Yay!
Put it right here. What I'm telling you, from 1 to 6 command, sister, you can have all your social media operating. You're doing it all. Everything.
Let's see, the girl could have cleaned up the plates and all these things. Yeah, I'm just gonna enjoy my meal. Who never put in no order, I'm sorry, but okay, cool. I'll check. And I'll check to see if my notification is on too. Remember, if my notification is on, yes, Matic, can I see the place get dark outside? I'm gonna turn the lights on outside, guys. Cause right now I know you're able. My God is gonna come through again. It's time to eat, y'all. It's time to eat. It's time to eat. It is time to eat, oh, Maddie. I'm gonna go get Amir too, guys. I'm gonna go get Amir, but in case you guys have to go, let me sit with you guys for a minute, and I'm just gonna taste. Woo. We're gonna have to go get Amir. You know that. Supervisor needing dinner too. Amir needs his dinner too, guys. I'm gonna go get Amir and I'll be back. Maddie, are you okay? Amir! Mommy's right here. Mommy's right here, Papa. What happened? What happened? You think Mommy left? I did not leave the baby. Baby wants some food? We're gonna eat. You see Matty can start crying? What are you crying for? You want some carrots? I'm gonna give Amir some carrots. Yes, I know, right? Let's give Amir some carrots. Here, Amir. Bite. Bite, Papa. Bite. Bite. Alright, Amir likes rice, so we're gonna give Amir some rice. Rice and beans. Hey, baby. Hey, open. Stop cussing.
Architecture and interior design.
Yes, he's up. He's up. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. It's right on to going with itself, man. Right texture. Want some rice? Yeah. Amira, enjoy the food. Amira is the only one going to get the benefit out of the food. You don't have no benefit for getting. I forgot just sit down and want to eat all of this food. Let's taste this broccoli. See, Amira liking rice, you know, man. Amira, where's the bib? Mommy, leave your bib inside. The chair, go get me some. Want beans? Yes, eat the beans. Tastes good, guys. Anybody never put in no order? I'm sorry for y'all. No restaurant is actually tastes good. No lie. I can't tell when food tastes good in here. I can't look on it and say food tastes good. And vegetables? Come. Hey. There you go, baby. Want chicken, Papa? Okay, cool. Okay. I have a friend too that she does that. I tell her to do a sketch of me. I don't know if she will. Me and the boys. That's good, yeah. Mommy, listen up the place. Mommy need to get it in. I don't know. She just stays home and she likes art, and from the other day she'll be posting. I'm like, you should do us next. I've always wanted a portrait of me and the boys. We did a food collaboration together. I think it's the first episode where I have the food. The food is where mm-hmm. Mm. Okay. But it's home. I don't like to be filming when other persons are like in the house, in the personal space, unless I'm around the back. So if I get off, y'all know. I'll probably go off, but I'm gonna do some record session later. Because normally we have conversations like in the sitting area, you know, like after work when you come in. Same for her too. I think she just freestyled the drawing. So
Hi, Maddie.
maybe that's why she don't do it yet.
Hi, Amir. Well, good.
Say hi.
Hi, Maddie. Hold on, baby. Sorry, Carol. Ready?
Tanya, come.
Oh, Tracy, nice food.
I'm not Tanya.
What's up, Maddie? What's up? What's up, boy? Hey, Maddie. Hey, Maddie.
Okay. So I'll join you guys later.
Nice to see you, my dad.
What time is it? 6:30? 7:30.
Well, they say a bad storm coming through.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna talk about it on the news.
Lord have mercy. We should not have gone away tomorrow. Just want to stay home for now and just go food shopping tomorrow.
There's a reason why the most
Most of the
organized
people
people
look pan-
never seem to take
pan-
notes in meetings.
pan
To
electric.
use Otter AI.
I'll recommend them buy this at the store because they just lose the front of a garden.
Yeah, God.
Otter accurately summarizes
Yeah,
meetings, generates detailed
Just
bullet
over
points,
one word.
Mhm.
assigns action items to each person, and
Let me hear everybody talk about getting prepped for the
wherever you work.
the weekend where they're coming by.
Any conversation instantly. It's like having
I'll join you guys at 7:30.
everything perfectly so you can focus.
As I said, we normally have conversations out throughout, so we're gonna do that, do a little catching up, and I'll see you guys for the workout session, okay? Subscribe, turn on notifications so you can see when I go live. I'm gonna feed Amir too.
You
Hey
can't
there.
just sell it one place at once anymore. You got to sell
7:30.
all
Just 1 hour from now. Promise ya.
online and conquer with Shopify. You get the best converting checkout on the planet. You get a point of sale squad that's